Hi, welcome to LemonCitrusTree.com. Today I'm going to talk about fruit production, blossoming, and all that stuff that goes in. A lot of stuff that really makes these trees a lot of fun. I have got a Meyer lemon tree here this morning, and this tree has gone through its blossoming process. It had about 100 blossoms, and as normal, you'll have a lot more blossoms than you'll have fruit production. When the blossoms occurred, a lot of times all you need to do is just shake that tree a little bit, and it'll get it to that pollen to work and get that tree pollinated. If you'd like to have a little bit of fun, you can always take a little Q-tip or a small little artist paintbrush and kind of work in through the blossoms and spread that pollen out. This particular tree, after the blossoms, there's about 5 pieces of fruit that's set. Now, it should be known that this is a 1-gallon tree right here. It's a 1 to 2 year old. It's actually close to about a 2-year-old tree now. It doesn't, it's still a very young and juvenile tree. It only has a certain amount of energy it can devote to fruit production. It still needs its energy for root growth, which is healthy. It needs its energy for this canopy growth too. When you start growing fruit, it takes a lot of energy away from your plant. So what we recommend, a lot of times your first year, you get to actually pinch all the fruit off. And that allows your tree to be healthy, and it's better for it for the long term. This particular one, I'm going to go ahead and leave a couple fruits on here. It's really kind of hard to tell on the camera because a lemon tree for the first 9 months, it is green. It doesn't start turning yellow until about its 10th month or so. So don't be alarmed if you've got a lot of green fruit on your tree and you think you've got a lime. Actually, it's actually a lemon. So if you can barely see, there's 4 pieces of fruit right here at the very top, right on this one branch. And I've got one that's over here, about right here where another piece of fruit's developed. So I'm going to kind of have this spread out a little bit. Actually, 4 pieces of fruit on this one little branch is too much. So these have got about marble size. So I'm actually going to pinch a couple of these off and just have 2 pieces of fruit here and leave this one that's right over here. And that allows it 3 pieces of fruit. It's a whole lot easier. If it has less amount of fruit, it has to bring to maturation. So that actually helps your tree out, not having too many. So I'm going to take this one right here, and I'm going to gently just pinch that off. And I'm going to pinch this one off too. And you just kind of use your thumb and your forefinger, and that pinches right off. So I'm going to take these 2 off, leave the other ones on here, and let them go ahead and go to full maturity. If you start seeing your tree struggling, maybe it's devoting too much energy, you can always maybe knock another one off. Maybe on this one I might go down to 2 pieces of fruit since it is such a young juvenile tree. Even the 4 to 5 year olds that we have are still very young juvenile trees. And if you try to grow too much fruit or too much blossoms and all that, the tree will actually struggle a little bit. So once again, the most important thing is to have the tree devote its energy for its roots and for the canopy, and that fruit will come. So be a little patient, and Mother Nature takes its course, and as the tree gets more established and more developed, the fruit production will continue to escalate, and you'll continue to do well. Thank you for joining us this morning, and wishing you tremendous amount of success in your citrus growing. Thank you.